wouldn't like to say 100% of the time for anything, okay? But it's reliable and good and great. You can do it if you know how to make good cordage, but evidently most people don't. Hi guys, or maybe girls, I don't know. A little short film on cordage, yeah? I've got about 20 or maybe 30 films in the pipeline, so this is just cordage and bow drill, your natural fibres. Okay, forgive me if I'm having a bit of a mug up. One of those ones I just did the whole spiel and it wasn't ticking over, it wasn't actually filming. So anyway, bit of a mug up. Ah, lovely. A British tea. Natural fibres and cordage. Let's just cut to the chase. A lot of people say it's difficult, but it can be done. They never seem to do it or whatever. There are a couple of great demonstrations on YouTube, but a few things about it. First of all, now if you can make good cordage, you can do it. Yeah, any of the famous natural fibres can do it. Yeah, they're all serviceable. All the known good ones, be it willow, nettle, yucca, agave, sisal, ute, anything like that. Anything that's renowned as can be done. But you have to make good cordage. Don't just make a bracelet or a necklace bit of cordage. Yeah, that can only be done with super fibres. It will just break. Okay, 3-strand is much better than 2-strand. Yeah, okay. So make it good and thick and make it a good bit of reverse wrap, yeah? I've seen it done with, and I've used it, the first experimentations I did with cordage were just simply twisting fibres. A good thick bunch, I've forgotten what they call these. There's a team, there's an older guy who's really knowledgeable. And I really like it, but unfortunately he just makes it and says it would work but doesn't show it. I've used that method. Just get a good thick bunch, yeah, thick, yeah. Just tie it, twist it around, put it down to a split, tie it off at the other end. But to be frank, they say that it's because you know your reverse wrap. They say it's too bobbly. No, not true. Sorry, it just isn't true. Good reverse wrap works. I've experimented a few times with just the twisting. I haven't found that good, but I can't say it isn't. Please try it. Good reverse wrap, ideally 3-strand, could be 2-strand, thick. Here's a couple of other pointers, yeah? Key pointers, yeah? The rulebook's there for a reason, yeah? Not so that you never go against it, though. You can chuck it out the window if you like. You can burn it. That might be the best thing to do if you need a bit of tinder. But remember it, yeah? And it's there for a reason, yeah? To guide, yeah? It's like your kindling. A nice big 2 hands round or your nice big bunch of tinder. This sort of thing is great. Sure, you can probably do it with a tiny little bit of tinder sometimes. But if you want to be sure, do it by the rule book, yeah? Much more sure, that is. I never like to be 100% because there's the fickle nature of fire and the even fickler nature of fire by friction. Okay, so I don't like to say 100% it always works, natural fibres never let you down. No, it's extremely reliable if you make it well. And here's a few tips to make it better. Make it thick, make it a good reverse wrap. It can be 2, but ideally 3 strands. I don't think you need a 4-strand round plate, but you could do that. But 3 is great. Use tried and trusted fibres, or by all means experiment, but don't expect it to work. The tried and trusted ones will work if you make good cordage. A few other tips, yeah? You can use a tiny little bow drill, or a mammoth bow drill, and you can use like a tiny little spindle probably, a massive great spindle, but the basic dimensions are there for a reason. Ray May's got some pretty good dimensions on the whole, although he and a lot of people suggest a stiff bow drill. I, and some others, excusez-moi, prefer, for natural fibres especially, a flexible bow. Yeah, the stiff ones can be hard to, you can actually snap the fibre just putting it in, but it shouldn't snap the fibre if you've made it good because it needs to be strong. However, I still like a flexible bow. A longer bow. Look at the length of the bow in this demonstration. So a longer, slightly flexible bow. Yeah, a good Ideally 3, or very thick 2-strand reverse wrap cordage, yeah, with the tried and trusted fibres, ideally. And make 3 times the length. Try, and try again, Robert the Bruce said. Because as I said, I don't like to say 100%. It's like a track. Don't just say, oh, that's that. Have a good look first. Yeah? It can be very fickle. So if it snaps at the last minute, you want to try again. And if it snaps again, try again. It's not hard to make cordage well if you practice. So just make it long enough. Another thing, if you're making it green, if you make it from green fibres, use it immediately. If you leave it overnight to do it, it may have shrunk. Chances are, if you're making it on the spot because you haven't got any cordage with you, you want to do it, you want to fire immediately, so you should be using it immediately anyway. So just remember that. Probably better to dry it if you can. But you can use green. So there's a few tips. Now we're going to get on to the meat of it. But just remember, yeah, by all means, chuck away the rulebook if you need. If you can't find any leaves to do your business, you can use it for that, or light a fire. You can eat it, man, if it's made out of papyrus or something like that with natural inks. Who knows what you might want to do with it. But you might want to read it, absorb it, remember it, because it's got good tips in it. I'm talking about a metaphorical, allegorical rulebook here, by the way. But yeah, funnily enough, I did once get stuck out hitching and have to make a fire late at night, and I used part of the introduction to Henrik Ibsen's The Doll's House, I think it was, to light my fire. Thanks very much. So yeah, books can be useful, other than knowledge. Many things. So let's get on with the demo. Last thing. Yeah, I didn't have anyone filming with me on this, and the camera ran out of film just when I needed it. So I had to actually, you see, I'm making the amber. Suddenly the camera runs out. I have to rewind it quite a way back so I don't film over what I needed. And I missed part of it. You can just see the tinder's already blown up. But there you go. For example, a lot of people say, it's difficult to do natural cordage on a bow drill. There's a bow drill with natural cordage, yeah? A bit more blood to add. Right, legs to upright. The blade is facing upwards. Amazing, I've never that happened before. Last little blow. Wicked tinder bundle that was. See, it's still got so much life in it. It's still got loads of life. So had I been making a fire rather than just working away at a technique, this would give me ample time to get my kindling going in. There you can see the moss. Different stuff. Two last little addendums, so to speak, yeah? Very important. 3 actually, sorry. Number 1, please check out my other cordage stuff, yeah? Got a bit on cordage up there. And rope. Particularly the introduction to cordage and rope, okay? It's quite in depth. It's not encyclopedic, but I believe you'll find it's probably more in depth and broad than anything else on the internet as a single thing, yeah? It's like a film. a short film about cordage and rope, okay? You'll get a lot of knowledge in that, okay? Secondly, and also pertaining to how to make a good bit of cordage for bow drill, okay? That's in that film, all right? I talk about it, but then you'll see it in that, yeah, how to make it, okay? Secondly, please look at the 7 ancestors and 9 fire-making families. I'll put it down below in the information, yeah? And the 5 phases of fire making, and my stuff on Tinder and Kindling. I'd also appreciate it if you looked at Mad for Didj, Gunbark, Yidaki, Didjeridoo. I'll put that down there as well. And Culturas Da Capoeira Part 1. Please keep watching all of my videos. And if you get good knowledge from me, Apache Wolf Scout, Bushman Barker, yeah, please acknowledge it. Yeah, because there's some rare knowledge here that took a lifetime, and it'd be appreciated if you know, got something better from it. And just appreciation would be good. If you like it, please email me. If you don't like it, don't bother, because what's the point? Life's short, man. You don't like it, don't watch it. You don't have to say anything. But if you do like it, you get something, tell me about it, and tell your friends about it, share it, acknowledge it, so that I can start to make some cash out of this. Anyway, it's nice to have friends, so I hope you enjoy it. I think that was probably the last thing, yeah. Cheers. Have a great day. Good night. Just to send you off, a couple of shots of some cordagey, ropey stuff, just to inspire you to check out the cordage film, rather, lest you think, hey, just some guy doing a little bit of a bow drill, you didn't even see much of it. It's nothing much. Check out a couple of these pictures. Should inspire you to see my other films and work. My play. Bumbo be la ba da de ba da bum ba ba dum bo bumbo be ba bo. The ropes, yeah? Okay? Thick. These are thick rope. This isn't just a necklace, yeah? Got to be able to know this is rope. Proper rope. You can hang off it, you can climb a mountain with it, yeah? So a lot of times, basically, people are trying to use something that's good for a bracelet or necklace to light a fire with a bow drill. They're like, why doesn't it work? It's no good, natural fibres. No, just not doing the right thing. You're going to make some cordage, get a bunch of stuff, yeah? This here, a bunch of nettles, yeah? This is what you need, yeah? Cordage. Green nettles, red nettles, someone else collected these, are a bit dried out. You want to make some sort of flax yuccas, you know, get enough to make something with, yeah? Now, what I've got there is some ute and some palm bark fibres, yeah? A palm with a fibrous bark. And I think you'll agree, I call these my snakes, yeah, because, you know, you call them up, yeah? I'm making a 4 plate, yeah, round plate with 4 colours, which is really rather nice. Yeah, this is a round plate of 4, yeah, and the 4 colours are the yellow of lime bark, the white of the ute, the brown of the palm trunk fibres, and the green of the nettle. So I think you'll agree that's coming into a lovely, 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 lovely piece, yeah? Just it. So I'm making reverse wrap, a little bit of cordage, but you have to use a bit more of your whole self to do it, yeah? Okay? Yeah. Using my foot usually to flick it over. Yeah. I've got a post. When I started earlier, I just wrap it around my foot, yeah? And the same principle applies. You twist them both one way and just bring it over, yeah? If you're just doing like a little bunch, what's a few stings, man? Listen, I've got a knee injury, yeah? Yeah? What's the problem? Sting, 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 sting. Good for you, man. Don't complain about it. Uno. I can assure you this thing. Due. Cinque. Kick back and relax for a bit, yeah? Hit the hay. Tomorrow is another day. Rock on, man. In a free world. Enjoy it. Here's some Bast cordage. Right size. Some more examples of some nice cordage. This is sort of cordage usable for Bast, yeah? This is my hay making going on here. I'm drying out some bison hair. Do some felting or whatever. There you go. Here's some of the, got my foot there, just some cords, light ropes.
Oh my god. With pudding for Adam.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Flies.
That one there, my little wiki up. This is where I chill out for the day, spend a couple of nights through the rain under there. Well, nice. Classic.
Are you in the swing?
Yeah. It's actually called a hammock, right?
Beautiful, eh? Thank you. But just so we go out with one little couple of words about this other layer, the mythological layers, yeah? Or other layers, okay? Since we've done a bit of nettle here, put it this way. This is what my daughter says about it, yeah? Ehama. She loves eating nettles, man. She eats masses, just raw from the bush, yeah? From the plant. Masses. So grateful. Anyway, she says that basically there was a very kind king. Very kind, yeah? And unfortunately he died, and he came back as the nettle plants, yeah? The nettle is a king, yeah? Another of the kind kings, there was another kind king who died. He became that field, yeah, the beautiful land. Thanks, Ahama. I play that one. Bumbo be la ba de be ba da ba dum ba bumbo bumbo be ba bo be la ba da de ba da ba dum ba ba do ba de ba 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 dum ba de ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba de ba da bumbo be la ba da de ba da dum ba ba da ba de ba da bumbo be la ba da de ba da la da bumbo da da de da. Something like that.